Hey guys, I'm Suleiman and I'm going to present a project ClauseVader. Legal contracts are often written in complex technical language that makes them difficult for non-lawyers to understand. Individuals and small businesses frequently sign agreements without fully grasping the implications of each clause, leading to unfavorable terms, hidden risks, and costly misunderstandings. Traditional legal review is expensive, slow, and inaccessible to many people. There is a need for a user-friendly system that makes legal documents transparent and comprehensible. Hence, we introduce ClauseVader. It is an AI-powered legal analysis tool. You can upload any PDF or document contract, and ClauseVader will break it down into understandable clauses, evaluate its risks and fairness, and even let you chat with your own Sith Lord legal assistant. Now, before we dive into the actual demo, I'd like to take a minute to briefly explain how we built it. I would suggest not focusing too much on the implementation during the demo itself, but just to show you the core file structure and the tech stack covering this app. On the front end, we use Next.js with Tailwind CSS for a smooth modern UI experience. The pages are all server rendered and optimized using Vercel's deployment. We've used standard HTML, CSS, JS when needed, but everything sits within the Next.js framework. On the backend, we used FastAPI, which is a super fast Python based web framework. It's clean, async capable, and works great with modern tooling. For our database, we use PostgreSQL hosted on NeonDB, which offers scalable serverless Postgres. We use SQL Alchemy to manage our models and queries. The AI analysis is powered by OpenAI's GPT-4 API, which parses, summarizes, and scores contract clauses intelligently. In terms of authentication, we use Google OAuth 2 to manage user sessions. This way, we don't store any passwords or sensitive login logic on our end. And finally, for deployment, the front end is hosted on Vercel, which is seamless for Next.js apps. The backend runs on Railway, which makes FastAPI hosting and environment variable management super easy. So that's a quick overview of how things are structured. Now let me walk you through the app. Starting off, we have a secure Google OAuth 2 login. It allows users to sign in seamlessly without passwords or OTPs and lets you get to the dashboard instantly. After signing in, we can go to the dashboard to upload a new document for analysis. We will now upload a sample rental agreement contract for demonstration. Now, the app lets you choose which side of the contract you're representing. You could be either side of the contract, and the app will give you the pros and cons on this view. So we click upload, and the document is now sent to our servers for analysis. In the background, the text is being extracted from the document, and our dark Sith Lord reads it. He analyzes each point carefully and understands your point of view. The status is still processing, so we are still waiting for the process to be completed. Okay, so now our report is done. Here is our analysis report. There is a lot here, and I'll explain everything one by one. First off, you see a favorability score. It is a number from 1 to 100, signifying how favorable the contract is in your perspective. Second, we have the Lord himself on a chat window. You can ask any legal question about your document to ClauseVader, and he will be happy to help you out. And here comes the main section, our specially designed clause view table. It is a 2D graph to visualize the various clauses present in your legal document. Each clause is a point marked in 2D space. The x-axis represents how favorable the clause is to the user or to the other party. The y-axis represents how important or risky the clause is on the contract. Using the special visualization, anyone without a legal background can understand the various clauses present in the document and uncover hidden risks that you might be signing up for. When you hover over one clause, a report shows you a ton of details related to that clause: the summary, pros and cons, impact, and suggested rewrite. These help the user understand the clause clearly with suggestions for negotiation with the contractor. Thank you.